Hi, Trisa from Angelisa here. Thanks for sewing with me today, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a simple tote bag that's perfect for beginners. It's great if you want a simple tote bag but not too simple, and you also want to gently level up your sewing skills. We'll take it slowly, one step at a time, and by the end you'll have a tote bag that you can actually use. So let's get started. For this project, here's what you will need. One main fabric for the bag, two main fabric for the top panel, one lining fabric for the bag, and one lining fabric for the inner pocket. For the handles, you will need two handles made from webbing. If you don't have webbing, you can absolutely make your own fabric handles. Just cut one long strip of fabric, fold both sides toward the center, then fold again and top stitch. I've shared this process in a few of my previous videos, so you can check those out after this if you need help. You will also need hook and loop tape for the closure. I'm not sure what everyone calls this, but here in my country, we usually call it Velcro. If you know another name for this, feel free to comment below. For fabric choice, I recommend using a heavy weight for the main fabric. I really like canvas because it's sturdy, beginner-friendly, and also very affordable. For the lining, any lightweight fabric will work just fine. It's quite a big fabric piece here, so I'll just scrunch this up so you can see the edge here. Take your lining fabric and mark 6 inches or about 15 centimeters from the edge on all 4 sides. These marks will help us place the handles evenly. Place the handles on those marks and take a moment to make sure they're not twisted. We definitely don't want twisted handles on our tote bag. Once everything looks good, take this to the sewing machine and secure the handles by sewing across them. You can see the mark here. We place the handles right beside the mark. Take one main fabric panel and place it right sides together on top of the handles and the lining fabric. Sew straight across the fabric. Now flip the fabric over so the right side is facing up. Then top stitch along the lining side. This helps everything sit nicely and makes the bag more durable. It's quite a big fabric piece here. I'm hoping I have a bigger table, but please just stick with me for now. Now let's attach the hook and loop tape. We take it apart and then place it right in the center of the main fabric panel. This step is totally optional. You can skip it or you can change it to a magnetic snap if you prefer. I have a short video showing how to attach a magnet, and I will also write it in the description. Now let's make the inner pocket. Take the lining fabric for the pocket and fold it with right sides together. Then sew all around, but leave a small opening right in the center so we can turn the fabric later. And just a little reminder, even after years of sewing, I sometimes still have a hard time telling the right side from the wrong side. So take your time, and if you can't really see the difference, that's completely okay. Just use the side that works best for you. Trim the corners carefully, making sure not to cut through the stitching. Turn the pocket right side out and press it with an iron. You'll see the opening we left earlier. top stitch only the other side of the pocket, the side without the opening. To attach the pocket, let's fold the lining fabric in half to find the center. So we can lightly press this and you will see a crease here. Now we will also fold the lining fabric in half and place it right on the crease, and you can see this is the top stitch part. Place the pocket in the middle and sew all around it. If you want to add compartments, you can sew a straight line down in the center on the pocket. Handmade is all about your choice, so feel free to skip the inner pocket or add two if you like. If you like to add to the other side of the lining fabric. Now I'm going to add a decorative label to the outside of the main fabric. This step is completely optional, but it's a nice finishing touch. I also have a short video showing how I attach labels, so you can check the description if you want to see that. Now we are ready to sew the tote bag together. With the lining fabric right side up, place the main fabric right side down. Sew both sides. I recently launched my own website, so if you'd like to explore more of my sewing patterns, you're welcome to check it out at anjurisa.com. Since it's hard to show you from my table, I'll show you from here. This is the main fabric and this is the lining fabric. We are sewing them together on both sides. After this, you can see the seam where the main fabric and the panel meets. We are going to match these seams together. Make sure the seams are aligned and everything looks neat. You can use fabric clips if you want. Next, we'll shape the box corners. On each corner, measure about 7 by 6 centimeters. I write the inch measurement on the screen because, to be honest, I'm very slow when it comes to inches. Draw the shape and cut it out on all 4 corners. If you're adding an inner label, place it between the lining layers. Sew around the entire bag, but leave an opening on the lining fabric so we can turn the bag right side out. Before I forgot, this is the main fabric and this is the main panel. We are going to press the seam here, just with your hands. Just press it light, so it will be easier in the last step. Now we will open up each corners. Open up like this and sew across to close the gap. And there will be 4 corners to sew. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I open up each corners and go straight to the sewing machine. To be honest, if I'm sewing off camera, I like to do something and go straight to the sewing machine, so I don't have to use a fabric clips. After sewing all 4 corners, now let's turn the bag right side out through the opening in the lining. Close the opening with a top stitch or a ladder stitch. Tuck the lining fabric neatly inside the bag. And you can see the seam where the main fabric and the panel meet. We are going to clip that part. Then we are going to top stitch around as the last step. As we top stitch this, we are also sewing over the handles, which make them more secure. And that's it! Your simple tote bag is finished. If this is your first tote bag, you did amazing. If it's not perfect, that's completely okay. Every project is part of the learning process. Thanks so much for sewing with me today. If you enjoyed this video, you can subscribe for more beginner-friendly sewing tutorials. And feel free to check out my patterns and older videos linked below. I'll see you in the next video. Happy crafting!